let me see if people's gonna be tuning in, and I'll give you guys a heads up what's going on. It's raining a lot here in Florida. I mean, my town. Alright, let me see if we can get back in here. The past 2 days, I went on a retreat at St. Helen, to find God again and to strengthen my spiritual growth with Jesus. I felt the Holy Spirit that blessed me yesterday. So, I confessed my sin to the priest, and oh my God, I sincerely prayed, and the next morning I woke up and I felt like a little kid again. I felt like my sins was washed away. You can't, if you feel like you're heading down the wrong path and you're not doing the thing you need to do, you need to find God again. And for me to be a fighter, I had to block out a lot of emotion, fear, and anxiety to become the best fighter. When I fight bare knuckle, I became a different fighter, because it's who wants to get hit with a bare knuckle? So anyway, I became more crazy. I became more fearless, and that kind of drive me crazy and my family crazy, because I become a cold-hearted person. I don't think about their feeling. So I know I need to make a change. So I think somebody must have been praying for me. So Mr. Charles Lockwood, who runs the retreat at St. Helen Catholic Church, reached out to me for the past 2 months, and I went there for the retreat for 2 days. The first day was from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night. So imagine sitting down for 13 hours straight and just talking about God and yourself, So that was the first day. I was very exhausted. So at the end of the night, I really prayed and confessed to God with the priest there, and I felt my sins was washed away. So I don't know, my signal keep cutting out. So give me 1 second here, guys. So I think I became a better person. I'm not trying to cuss anymore. Not gonna talk any negativity. As far as a fighter, that's what they like to hear. You want to be vicious and fearless and talk a lot of trash, but I think that trash talking is gonna go away. And so, I've been contemplating a lot, because the promoter don't want to give me fights. They don't want to promote somebody like me who's older. So they look at young guys to promote that is have a longer lifespan. But I still could fight. I don't know. I think I'm a better fighter now than I ever was. But maybe I'll fight one more time. If they give me a fight. Stewart, the champ at 145, he messaged me that said that they wanted to fight me. So they're not gonna make no difference. Like I said, God has blessed me with everything, I think, with a beautiful family, a wife, and I got a huge property here. Probably can't go over $1 million. So what else do I want? Am I content? God always gonna give you whatever you want if you really sincerely ask Him and put in the hard work. You don't just sit there and ask for something and expect God to just hand it to you. You have to put in the work too, So when you fight again? Okay, so anyway, I've been contemplating, because I've been waiting for a fight, and the promoter don't want to continue to promote me. So so I have to probably go to a different sport. But at my age, I like, should I go to another sport? I feel like I could go to the UFC and beat those guys at my weight class. I can go to boxing and win a world title again. But who's gonna help promote that? You need a promoter that's gonna that's gonna pull the string behind the background for you to be able to get those big fights. Or you're gonna have to start from scratch. Like most fighters, 20 years ago. So let's say 20 years ago I turned professional. So it's been 20 years. I thought I would be retired by now. So anyway, I've been contemplating the past couple of months on just saying, goodbye to fighting. Because to be a fighter, you want to be the best fighter, you have to think, eat, and sleep fighting. You cannot do other things besides fighting. You cannot get you can, most fighters can, but you're not going to be the best at it. Like I said, you have to put your heart and soul into something if you want to be the best at it. So I'm probably gonna, I don't know. People reach out to me and they said, "Are you retired? Because we haven't heard from you in a while." I fought my fight was that April of last year, and I'm looking for another big fight, and they're looking to not promote me. So, if that's the case, then they're looking for guys that has a huge following that the fan can connect to. I'm not that guy, maybe, So if they don't want to give me a fight, I say, you know what? There's no point continue on this path if people don't want to. If promoter's not going to be there, you can be the best fighter and nobody hear about you. You're not going to go anywhere. So, whoever it is, I got one more fight for you. And so Kai Stewart reached out to me a couple of days ago. He said he wants to fight me for Knockamania. So we'll see. I'm not even training. I don't need to train. He's not even that good. I don't want to, like God said, you got to be humble, and you can't be too arrogant, and that's going to be your downfall, So maybe I always speak so confidently, they are scared to fight me. So maybe I have to maybe not speak about it. Once a fighter, always a fighter. So yeah. So you know what? I might have to just hang it up. Move on to the second part of my my journey here. Maybe do something to my do something to help others. Maybe help my kids. They wanted to be a fighter, and I tell them, you want to be a fighter, you have to be very different, and mentally and physically and spiritually. So here, let me see what's here. So maybe I have one more fight. If not, they don't give it to me, I say goodbye. So you guys are gonna watch my last fight. I don't know when they're gonna give it to me, but they don't want me to win. If they don't want me to win, they're gonna give me last minute notice. So unfortunately, that's how the business works, guys. So but anyway, let's talk about God. Like I said, I think my mind the cloud has cleared. I try to be a better person, try not to swear, talk negativity. So hopefully everything works out well for me, I think it will, because fighting is not everything, because most people here on here follow me because I'm a fighter. So but I have some friends that follows me. So my wife said, retire. What am I gonna do? So I'm probably gonna go into real estate. So possibly or maybe open up a restaurant again. I'm thinking about opening up a restaurant again, but then it takes so much time. So I might just open a laundromat, because I'm thinking about a business that I could run that don't take a lot of my time. So when are we going to meet up? I'm out of Stewart, not far from you, bro. You can come meet me anytime, Danny. Good on you, brother. I hope you get another fight soon. Yeah, so like I said, to be a fighter, you gotta to be the best fighter, you gotta believe you are the best fighter, and you gotta put in the hard work and training. And now that at my age, I feel like I still are the best, but I don't put in the work anymore. So you might as well hang it up, right? If you don't put in the work and the training, your skill level is gonna deplete. Now it's all about IQ. The IQ level never goes away. Once you establish a fight IQ, your IQ always gonna improve. Unless you don't train, your IQ might lose a little bit. But because I've been a fighter, it's cold out here, guys. So I'm catching a cold too. So I've been drinking a lot of ClO2, chlorine dioxide. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but I haven't really got sick like that. So I'm not even sick. It's just runny nose. Let me see. I think let's not talk about fighting anymore.